Hi there, welcome back to my video series, Lattes and More Trading. Today, as you know, I love to share content. I love to share content that I feel has made me a better trader. So today I'm talking about something that you don't really hear a lot about, but in today's economic climate, I felt that it was important and it's something that I'm watching. So anything that I have my eyes on, I want to share with you. So I'm talking today briefly about the G20 meeting that's going on right now in today, February 26th, 2025, and hands off the desk because it's shaking. And tomorrow, the 27th of February, 2025. So, what is the G20? What do they do there? What does it mean? So the G20, I'm assuming, oh, it looks like I need to plug in my computer. Hold on one second. Well, that was real life. I had to go find my power cord and plug in my computer. So I forget where I was, but like what are the G20 meetings? And what do they mean? I'm assuming that the G just ran upstairs, sorry. I'm assuming that the G stands for global. I don't know. I didn't dig that deep. But G20 represents means 20 countries. So one of them is the European Community, the EU, and then there's 19 more. The other 19 are Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Korea, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Turkey, the UK, and us, the US of A. So that's where the 20 comes from. The G20 formed back in 1999. Um, wasn't until 2008 that heads of state, meaning president or someone to represent the president, um, attended these meetings. So, like today, we would have had our Treasury Secretary, our new Treasury Secretary, um, Scott Bassett, and we did not. And I just read an article on that, so I'll be sharing that. Who else didn't go? Japan's finance minister didn't go. I don't know why. I could Google it, but I don't know. And the EU economy commissioner did not go. And I was just reading that Canada was not today at the actual meeting, but Melanie Joy, I forget her name. Melanie Jolly, I think is her name, represented Canada. She said at the ministers' meeting um, earlier last week. They had a ministers' meeting, prime minister's meeting, I guess. So she was there. Um, but we weren't at the table. You can't have a voice if you're not sitting at the table. So what I find remarkable about that is why. And I think I just saw why. Equally disturbing. And this is not going to be political at all. So the meeting was held in Cape Town, South Africa. And I believe also I believe it's also going to be in South Africa in November. There's another one in November. Uh, what do they talk about? I'm distracted by why we weren't there because I just read some stuff as I took a little break. So they talk about socioeconomic issues like agriculture, corruption across the globe, climate, important, education, employment, energy, super important, as we know. The environment, like a step up, the umbrella over climate, kind of. Health, tourism, trade, main topic. We should have been there. And investments, globally. Um, so pretty interesting. They talk about the economy and infrastructure, financial inclusion, and international tax laws, which are kind of like tariffs, right? Um, anyway, so that happened today, and I was just pulling some information off the wonderful World Wide Web, as I call it. So those three people were not there, and I guess Canada wasn't officially there today. But the remaining countries felt it was hard to dig into these subjects when there were these major absences, Canada, US, okay, the EU, who we're not button heads with, but we're not really playing nice. I feel like we're picking favorites or something. So they couldn't get into critical issues like climate, finance. As you know, we pulled out of the climate accord, debt relief. They're calling it what we owe, what people owe us, um, and financial system reforms. There's so much to talk about, and we just weren't present at the table. But so I pulled up some information, trying to think. I just had like a bunch of notes. Um, you feel it was important for us to be there, don't you? I feel like it was. So, there's one other thing that I wanted to share. Hold on one second. See if this works this time. This is the third time I've done it because my recording button has not worked. See. So just digging up some articles. I mean, look at this, guys, look at this headline. Missing again. Did we miss other ones? Mm-mm-mm. Shame on us. Shame on us. President Ramaphosa, is that his name? Uh, Ramaphosa, from South Africa, was heading up this meeting, talked about several really important topics regarding, debt and energy. And again, we weren't there, but you know what I just realized? I saw this picture and it didn't really click. This is my favorite guy right here. So I guess we were represented on some level, but uh, perhaps not. I guess Scott Bessent, our treasurer, should have been there. But this guy right here is my favorite, Fetcher Powell. Look at that. I was reading the headline, Fetcher Powell. I love it. I absolutely love it. So that was today. Good for him. Good for him. But I just saw that reading this that we would not be attending the next big meeting in November. Where did I read it? It was a little harsh to read. Um, why we didn't go. Did I skip it? Um, we're not going to attend. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mark Rubio stated on social media, there's plenty of time for social media and X and all that. Um, that their theme, oh yeah, the theme, I guess they do a theme every year. Their theme this year was solidarity, equality, and sustainability. No, doesn't fall under our DEI guidelines now. And yeah, as you know, we're out of the climate accord. We're out of, this is BS or something. I don't know what they think. But so we will not be attending. Anyway, I'm going to be following it tomorrow just to see how all that shakes out. But it doesn't, when our country is placing all these rules down, um, we just might want to be represented better than we are. Come on. Like this is more commentary. But anyway, G20, it is important. I mean, it's where we sit down globally and hash stuff out to make a better planet. I mean, shouldn't we just all be playing nicely together anyway? You do well, I do well, the whole world's doing well. It's nice, protected, the environment, the economies. Not a competition. but I guess it is. I guess it's gonna be. So buckle up, right? I just read that somewhere. Buckle up. All right, that's it. That's my report on G20. Thank you for joining. Talk to you guys later.